Already. Oh my goodness, he all in my head.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go from Oakland. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the man from nearby Stanford,
damn,
McCaffrey.
Oh, you went through all that?
Up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Frosty Rucker.
Oh, you got me with the jitterbugs over here, boy.
2-yard loss.
Oh.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey.
It's straight capping, boy. Even it. Mine.
Mine. Taken in. It's complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs.
Hey, girl, you got to tune into this action over
He
there.
can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it seems almost effortless.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Off play action, Newton.
Ah, in his fucking hands, boy. I put it in his
hands. Whitehead, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
We doing this so dirty just now.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Oh, my goodness.
A 1st carry now for Marshawn Lynch. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs.
Oh, you
the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Whenever I go to a team's practice facility and watch them work, I love to watch the defensive guys in what they call pursuit drills. The ball goes either towards them or away from them. How fast will they respond? On this play, the defensive end responded better than anyone and made a really nice play.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. To throw his Carr. Flushed out right.
Yeah, give me the air. Oh, that's going to be interception. What? That's going to be interception. Oh,
mark him down at the 49.
I'm ready with you.
Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. 1st down, the run with Lynch.
Oh, they shit me on that, boy.
Across midfield and into Carolina territory. Give him 3 on 1st down.
Boy, that was the computer. He would have leaped up there and snagged it, too.
2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
That's what I want right now.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
I take my time.
But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Throwing now is called. And he finds Cook. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Martin. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. 2 seconds to go, first quarter. Back to the ground, this time Lynch. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here.
I'm going to figure this out, though. I got to do something. Oh, my goodness.
Carr gives to Marshawn. And a short gain here down to the 22. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Captain Mutterland. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. LaFell, the intended receiver.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves. Maybe reward their defense a little bit. I put some points on the board on this one.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. On the catch, it's Jarius Wright. And down he'll go at the 25. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Escaping the pressure right. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the 1st. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Point him out. Point that mic out.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And an out run. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Hey.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Oh, give me him, bro. Get me through that.
Into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Boy, already.
7
Second half already.
Set it down.
I'm looking at the clock,
Boy, he
boy.
does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Oh, shit, I can't get out of
He's
there.
going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Out of the gun, Newton. And an alley to run. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, it's Newton. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
On the ball, on the ball, on the ball, on the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. Flush to his right.
Oh!
For the out route, and he's
Goodness. Oh,
and he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 23 yards on the play.
Oh, I got
Like
too
defense
happy
put pretty good
footed,
pressure on
boy.
him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
The first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7th. They'll try to run.
Oh, you took off like that, boy. You want to shoot up through the middle like that, boy.
8-yard line.
What's going
Loss
on?
of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal. Back to
Oh,
the
that was a
8-yard
clean
line now.
lane, boy. Why not? Why not?
From the gun,
Why not?
here's Newton.
Oh!
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
When you get your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Now Newton on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Panthers. Cam Newton, an 8-yard touchdown run. And his guys are able to strike for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second
he messed me
quarter.
up on
Captain
this
Zero
kicking.
out now as he'll kick this one away. This is taking about 7 yards.
Oh, you gonna run
deep.
it out? Oh, you gonna push him
And
a
they'll
little
start in a
weaker.
hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
That's a loud right
Well,
now.
conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Carr throwing on second down. K1 short.
Oh,
and
you
now
lucky.
maybe they want some extra
You
time
lucky.
to
I'm
talk
too
about
busy
this
in
third
coverage
and long
right
play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some
I
space.
did a good pressure.
No run call here. They'll look to throw
Oh,
instead. batted at the line and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked
I
off.
know exactly what I need to do. They might seem a little ooky by me, but I know exactly what I need to do.
Now Graham Gano to try the Panther field goal. From the left
Straight
hash,
like
he'll
that.
have to cut this at a tight angle. And Gano's kick is right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. It's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize it at that moment, getting 3 points.
That's getting so down weak right now.
What's
What's going on?
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Doing.
Express. 808. Yo, Chief. Low.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They got his man complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Where should that?
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
Give me that big boy.
And he's going to be intercepted.
I snag on his dumb ass, boy.
Dante Jackson
Come
picks
here.
it.
No, I was setting up for that lineman. That little lineman, that bitch right there.
First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception.
Oh,
so
check
maybe
this.
second
Well, you
half
need to check
tone
this live
setter.
stream out, man.
Indeed, and not the tone
Put
they
that down,
wanted to
2K down
set.
for a little
That's the
bit.
equivalent
Watch him
of
run
running out the
down.
wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And this one complete right side to Funchess. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Oh, I got plenty.
On 2nd and 10, Newton.
Okay.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
That's what he
Good
really
for 16, and the drive will continue.
When you're a player of his stature,
really be
you
putting
don't
up
just
Brady's
circle the
number
games
already.
on your team's calendar.
If you want
Sure, a little Pro Bowl.
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
On 1st and 10, Newton.
Oh, he's snagged.
Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted.
What house
Picked
is
up by
House
Carl
is
Joseph.
Who
And
else you going
12.
to?
That's where it stops. The return is halted at the
You don't run out of
12-yard
gas.
line.
You ain't headed down gas,
As
man.
much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They start the drive with Lynch. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. They run again on 1st down, Lynch. And he brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well.
Man, what?
I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Well, you ain't doing that.
Following the penalty.
Oh, good.
And he's able to get this one down to about the 40.
Well, you been getting that all day, all
the
game. You ain't
tally
getting
on
none of
first
that.
down.
I hope you
That
know
brings
that
up
already.
2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned
He is running
that
some
most
slow.
offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
I might need to.
Carter
Oh,
throw on
shit.
2nd
Damn.
down.
I wasn't paying
And a
attention.
hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
That's all right.
On 3rd down, they go
That's all
Lynch.
right. Oh, he failed.
That one goes a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Where you going, boy?
Down to about the 22 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense.
Oh, my
but
God.
I love the way he's finishing.
Oh,
his runs.
that's
At
good.
the
You
end
made
of
that man
things,
fell.
he's making sure
Oh.
it's just a little bit extra.
Man, what?
He'll be
Stop
brought
that. Stop
down.
that. That's that
face
damn
mask.
strip. That's a strip
Certainly
shit.
looked like it.
I
Indeed,
feel
here
it.
come the flags. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They come out here in the
Don't do that to me. Damn, he got that bitch too. Damn, that bitch throw that bitch out there, boy.
Touchdown, Raiders. Marshawn Lynch.
I fall
A
asleep this
5-yard
morning.
touchdown run. And the Raiders are back within a score. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Now a toss to
Come
the
here.
right
Where you going,
side.
boy?
It's Lynch, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
You got it.
Carlson And
that
now they
was.
kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the Panthers coming out now. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
I know it will.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen.
Oh, you fat, slow bitch.
A big play there for Carolina. 42 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Yeah, up it up a little. We're already about 4 quarters.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
No Newton. No Newton. There it is. No Newton. Ah! I know we're going through the middle, boy.
Down a Raider sack. To here, Whitehead. Coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Ah.
3rd and long. It's Newton. And right with it here over the middle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Don't mean nothing. You down one anyway.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Made his first. This now.
Oh, bitch. I don't fuck up. I don't fuck up.
And Gano's kick is right through. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position.
Oh, he ran out of that?
But it's not out of reach.
He ran out of that?
Okay, being able to hold them to a field
Ain't
goal
no way.
means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Ah, damn, boy. Hell no. Oh, how you do that?
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up.
Yeah, this is a man's game here. You got out. Well, this chest here. This ain't no down 2K. Hell no. Oh, this be here. Oh, this big thing going down, boy. He ain't going down. That's over Charlie horse right there, boy.
Before he's out of bounds. 9 yards on the pickup.
You ain't about to bring on down. Charlie horse down.
So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10.
Oh,
this is Lynch. Oh, good move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, she
I
got
call
real
that play a
butt wild
success.
on
A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz.
Oh, he made it. Oh, I thought so. I thought so.
Incomplete.
God damn, I thought so.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Yes, sir. I know it's a little quick, like, I already know what it is. It got to be quick. They got, oh, damn, bitch. Oh, that bull. That bull. Hey, let go, keep. Oh, hey.
19 yards that time.
Hey, what's that play?
Back to the ground.
Oh! Oh, that bitch died at the hey.
Inside the 45.
Oh, he trying to go. He's trying to win a game.
That's one of
No.
the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it?
Oh, you know.
But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it. Yes.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the
turnover. Oh, my kidney.
On second down, here's Carr, eluding the pressure.
Oh, hit him. And
he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Well, we playing chess right now.
Able to
well, you got my eye rolled.
and drop him for a loss of a yard.
That was fun. Oh, yeah, my mom's house so loud right now.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, there, looking up at a third and long.
Hit 2 minutes. That pressure on, boy.
Go again. 694.
What you gonna do now, bro?
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Pretty smart. Ooh,
possibly a turning point. Big play coming. Ooh. This is 3rd and long.
Oh, my goodness.
Now they'll run the toss.
Oh.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
That's all he needs. That's exactly what he needs.
6-18.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run.
Oh, he's Michael Jackson down the sideline, ain't he?
Yards on the ground.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Newton's going to throw it. It's caught by Funchess. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Newton now to throw.
Oh, I couldn't take off. He went left. I'm telling him to go straight. He went left.
Hankins coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Oh, tune in. You got the invite. What I'm doing? They're real ignorant of me for doing that too.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Damn, I fucked up.
And Gano's kick is right through. Okay. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Being chased out left. He's going to let it fly. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at its 2nd down.
Where's my safety at?
It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Carr.
Give me that.
And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
Oh. What happened?
Carr to throw. And that one complete to Marshawn Lynch. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light still on for him.
Yeah, let's run it back. I'm real interested, man. Ooh.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon.
Yeah, I recently started back
playing
the Ultimate Team. I know how slow they be coming out the hole.
Check us out at easports.com. From Oakland, we sign off. So long, everybody.
Oh, it's fun. Oh, she feels so boxing. Daddy must be home. No. What the stats looking like? No, they got me rated at 74. Damn, 10 for 14. Oh, that's cool. I'm in here. Don't switch on me. I won't keep my team. Hold on. That bullshit. Oh, EA Sports got that little whatchamacallit to it. Yeah, wow. Go make it nighttime. Oh damn. Okay. Yeah, make it nighttime. I tell you all of this unusual to me. Swear I came from the bottom, flappers living, walking dead on. Put your favorite rapper's name up on the headstone. Ooh, it's hard. Cheese and you're dead wrong. Propaganda said the standards in the tear down. Throw it back, yeah, I'm born to. It's talking, it's hot, so leave me where I'm at. I'm living how I want now. No reason to let it see. All eyes on me, 400 degrees. Who am I? Ruthless, easy, does it. In public, hated or love it. The underdogs with liquor swabs. It was written in my diary to start a war. I'm feeling infamous, immortal with my technique. A revolutionary shining with diamond teeth. Young Don Cartagena, excuse my demeanor. This the glamour life is still not a player. You ain't half as nice. I'm born again, life after death. I made the sacrifice and super duper fly. Used to keep them hypnotized. I said my name is Juice. America's most. Ain't no half stepping. See you at the cross.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we come to you from the StubHub Center in Carson, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah, you get ball first.
Catanzaro ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. Here's Desmond King on the return. Yeah, he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Oh, y'all got my boy on there. But he still plays for him.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon.
Oh, my goodness.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long.
Ah, give me that. Good tape.
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
This is McCaffrey on the give, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Corey Liggett makes the stop.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. 3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I got
nice
me
play
something
right
that I
there to
ain't
stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone...
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi.
Oh, that's even short.
So out come the Chargers. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Oh, now he pulls him over. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Set. 380.
Now they'll pitch it out. This is Gordon. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. Looking for his tight end Gates, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. He was going for Gates, his tight end that time.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now following the interception.
Ah, why you ain't let that man go? Why you ain't let it go?
And bring him down.
Brandon, if I'm an
Oh, that
offensive
was to the
coordinator
house.
and I see an
That was
all-out
to the
rush
house.
like that, I file
That was
away
nothing but the
because
house right
I'm going to
now.
use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
He wide
With
open
a screen
too.
soon.
So that complicates things a bit here.
He
18
wide
yards to
open
go
with it,
now
too.
on second down.
Y'all did me so damn wrong just now. It ain't even funny. Damn, that bitch ain't even funny no more. Y'all done me so damn wrong.
Operating from the gun. Newton escaping the pressure right. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Newton.
Ah, good take, boy. Good take, good
I
take,
think the
good
punter might
take.
start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions.
Oh, why
to
they
start
keep me
this
so
thing.
short this time?
Velarde now on
Stop
the punt
fuck
as
up.
he sends
They
this
keep
one
me so
away.
damn short. That was so.
And this will
Oh,
be
that
down
bullshit,
just
boy.
inside the 30-yard line. The Chargers getting set to go. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. Able to slither by. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Second down, Rivers. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Let's go.
On the end around, here comes Williams. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Rivers going to turn and give this one to
me.
his running back, Gordon. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority.
Oh, I let him go to weed. I'm sitting here on TV and I'm falling asleep.
Across midfield inside the 45. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
No, game glitching.
Now Gordon on 1st down.
Oh my goodness. That's cool.
There he goes inside the 30.
I can't stop this man.
And finally taken down at the 15. A big chunk on the ground there.
Of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
A toss play. Gordon, he can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And shedding his way forward. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Southern California after this. The Chargers on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a tip
he got me. He got me on that one. Damn.
And he's in.
He got me.
Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are able to strike for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field.
And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
On first down, it's Newton. Buying time to his left. Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Running left, it's Gordon on the toss. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because
give me that.
Take up the space and let the linebackers run free. They can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And his kick here is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And before the 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. He's going to air one.
Oh, they be down there, boy. He
nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop any defensively. 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
I gotta do something.
Out of the gun, Newton.
Give me it.
And he finds a man. It's Olsen. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You late. New game now.
Newton on 1st down.
Give me there. Get me there, bro. You hold on to that.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A good pickup there at 22.
Hold on. They're going to fuck somebody up. They're going to fuck somebody up.
Before the break, Newton. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
Damn, I missed it too.
And that is...
Oh, why am I keep having fun in this game?
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
I'm on all that. Love me.
And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead, tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
You gonna lost your damn mind, boy.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm tripping. Damn, I trip. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, why you ain't giving up 5? Damn. Oh, you were so tempting out there, boy.
To throw on second down is Newton. And caught left side, Olsen. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Oh, he up 2 yards
on
on
31 now on first and 10. McCaffrey on the counter, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
And that's another stop for the defense, something we've seen all game long. They've been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
On second down, here's Newton. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's third down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
And he gets it to Funchess complete.
And
finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A shotgun snap for Newton. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jarius Wright, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Gano the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh, he gone. He gone. That's supposed to take him out. He roll off.
Look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things that you didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his.
Oh, he got me on that
a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Here is the punter Jones as he gets this one away. Carolina getting set to take the field. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey.
That's what I'm talking about, boy. Stay on your feet, white boy. Stay on your fucking feet, white boy. All the fucking way, boy. Oh, I'm sorry.
A great play there. 60 yards. And his guys are able to strike for 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 14-10. Cat and zero out now as he'll kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Chargers coming out of the field now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Rivers now, the throw on first down. Eluding the pressure. And incomplete on the deep ball. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and now it's second down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. On second down, Rivers again. Steps away to his left. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Wes Horton in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Back now at the StubHub Center in Carson. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. So it's third and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack. To throw, Rivers. He's airing it.
Give me
that. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Keep going for it. That's all right. I got something for everything.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh, give me.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Room to run inside the 40. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Rivers incomplete. Throwing again. Rivers. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. Third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Chargers on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Rivers. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Adams. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw on 2nd down. Newton.
Oh, how you touch me?
He's taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
I don't know what to do.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Newton.
Oh, he dropped that dude.
To it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And Godot's kick is right through. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now Gordon.
Oh, he's straight. It's still on the front. Oh, he should come back. Oh, this dude can't come back. Stop him! Why?
34 yards there and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They go back to Gordon here on first down. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Oh, so much to happen right now.
On the tackle that time.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Oh, he got a free. He just got a free.
He gets it here. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing Rivers. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Shaq Thompson in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Rivers. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw.
No.
Deep. And this is
he caught it.
Late touchdown. So this one's not over yet.
What did I do? Like it was like
don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here.
Oh, you got 6 on me. I already count. Give me.
And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. And they just about had to get that recovery to have any chance. They only have one timeout. You look at the clock, and let's do the math here, Charles. This one's pretty much over.
Yeah, we do have a chart here, don't we, that tells us about the timeouts.
You do. I'm not as smart as you.
And in looking at it, you're exactly right. Chart's not going to help them here at all. They're pretty much done at this stage. They had to have that recovery.
Newton's going to throw it. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Newton.
I'm going, boy. I'm going.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down.
Oh, you trying to make me fumble just now?
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays when the legs go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game,
oh, I don't fuck up. Damn.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Set. 180.
Throwing here.
Why you sound like that?
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey.
What?
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
I forgot about you.
Now Newton.
Ah, I tried to get out of that so quickly.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Melvin Ingram in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
I mean, it really don't matter if I get this or not. It really don't.
And they're going to fake
it.
He wants to throw it here. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Gano the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I didn't say that to catch it like that. You know, I had to say it like that. I had to say it like that. That blew me. That blew me. Oh, man.
Cat and zero out now
Yeah,
as he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Charger offense making their way back out there. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was expecting to catch it with back turn like that.
Try and prepare going forward.
And the other thing you know.
First down, Rivers. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
I couldn't run that bit
intended
over Reed.
receiver there, Allen.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Oh, my goodness. That's another thing. So I like the way this big car has been back turned. I was like, what? I couldn't help but explode on that one. That blew me all the way. That's why I said what I said. I thought he wasn't gonna catch it. I thought he was gonna drop it. Any other time they drop it. Oh. That's funny. Oh, he gotta take a break now. He gotta regroup himself. Fat baby. And he don't know that tight end either. You straight up. No, I said what I said. I like, you know that fat. Yeah, that was funny. Well, let me turn this shit off anyway. Well, who in here? Who watching? Oh, what her name?